What's happening, guys? This is JamesBlonde and BakermanBrad with MMOHut.com.
What is up, world?
This time we're bringing you a list of our top 10 mobile time killers.
That's right, these are going to be our favorite games to play out of the ones that are currently in the top 200 free games on iTunes.
Now, just because it says iTunes doesn't mean these games are strictly for the iPhone. We've got some Android games in there too.
But not all of them are, so that's going to be one of our factors for the top 10.
So starting off at number 10, Heroes of Destiny.
Heroes of Destiny is a fun, real-time strategy and fantasy action RPG style game, where you can control a team of up to 4 heroes with simple, intuitive touch controls.
The game features really replayable missions with unique boss fights and of course lots of loot rewards.
Tons of loot! All the better to customize your heroes and improve their combat stats with.
However, the game seems to heavily rely on the cash shop, and lots of players are saying that it takes buying upgraded gear later in the game to even come close to beating higher level bosses.
Pay to win.
But that's the reason why it's number 10 and not number 9. Number 9 is Into the Dead. Having the ease of play that can really make this game as addicting as Temple Run, Into the Dead is a really unique endless runner with, oh yeah, zombies.
With realistic physics and control where you can literally bounce off zombies, Into the Dead also offers just enough firepower to make your race for survival last that much longer by leaving plenty of powerful weapons for you to use.
Although the game is really fun to play, the game lacks a lot of depth. So it's a great game for when you've got to run to the bathroom and take a massive number 8.
Wait, what's number 8?
Infinity Blade.
Ah, I see.
Now, you all may know that Infinity Blade was the winner of the 2011 Apple Design Award and more than 20 Game of the Year and Top App Awards.
And so yeah, we know it's an older game, but the outstanding graphics of the Unreal Engine 3 on a mobile device 2 years ago, and now going free to play, we couldn't resist.
Customization, interactive controls, and all the groundbreaking features that Infinity Blade brought to the table is what brings it to our list. The game is still freaking fun to play.
What could be better than Infinity Blade?
If they added multiplayer?
Yes! Yeah. Number 7.
Number 7, Dead Trigger.
With stunning graphics, advanced lighting and visual effects, full 3D characters and environments, plus intuitive controls, all make Dead Trigger an awesome zombie slaughter game.
And what better way to kill time than to kill zombies? It's like a mobile version of Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, you can't bring your friends though.
Yeah, and also the cash shop can get a bit horny.
It's still a fun game to play whenever you're sitting in the doctor's office or something.
Fair enough. Number 6. Overkill 2. Overkill 2 is a great-looking shooter with a unique combination of easy controls and challenging gameplay.
The arcade feel really brings you back to the Time Crisis days.
Yeah, or the Terminator 2 Judgment Day game, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Customization galore is the only word for the amount of weapon customizations in Overkill 2, and don't fear, the clean graphics of the game will make sure you see that pretty new gun really, really well.
Number 5, Sonic Dash.
The world-famous Sonic the Hedgehog is back, this time starring in his first endless running game.
Endless running game?
Who would think Sonic running?
Yeah. It's great because the game is made for everyone, but it does get more challenging as you progress. With great HD visuals, Sonic Dash is just as simple and addictive as he was back in the good old days.
An Android app is coming out soon, but with it only being on iTunes right now, Sonic just wasn't fast enough to make it to the top of our list.
That and runners aren't for everyone.
Yeah, I hate running.
Me too.
Number 4, Triggerfish.
Forged in the minds of battle-hardened gamers, Triggerfish delivers precisely what you want in a third-person shooter experience.
Fluid controls coupled with exceptional gameplay, multiple PvP game modes, and tons of customization is what brought this game to our list. And it even has a goat.
It has a goat?
It has a goat.
What's with the goat?
I don't know, but they carry it around.
That's weird.
Yeah. However, this game is not on Android yet, so it couldn't be in our top 3.
But it has a goat.
I know that, but still.
Number 3, Shadowgun Deadzone.
Developed by Madfinger Games, the same guys who brought us Dead Trigger, Shadowgun Deadzone is derived from the single-player version of Shadowgun.
But Deadzone is a strictly multiplayer third-person shooter with tons of weapon customization, with high-end mobile graphics and an optimized control UI to save screen space.
Deadzone has 2 game modes for you to choose from so far, Deathmatch and Zone Control, but a few more maps would be nice.
Ah, they did just put out Update 2.0 a few days ago, adding like 5 more maps.
What about guns?
Yes.
And boosters?
Uh-huh.
And
Yep.
number 2, Injustice Gods Among Us.
Delivering next-gen graphics on your phone or tablet, Injustice Gods Among Us has tons of custom animations for every single hero and villain that hails from the DC comic universe.
Unique interactive controls different from any other fighter, this game will have you swiping and tapping and fighting against all your friends, no matter the device, because it's a cross-platform multiplayer.
The only reason I didn't give this one number 1 is because I'm pretty sure they made it just to hype you up for the console version coming out next week.
Oh, I know. Sucks.
But nonetheless, it's still a badass game for you to play on your phone.
This is true.
And with that said, our number 1 mobile time killer, Star Warfare, Alien Invasion. This game has every element we can ask for in a mobile game. You know, for time killing.
Star Warfare Alien Invasion takes a unique look at MMO, RPG, and third-person shooters.
Yeah, the game's got a solid single-player mode, various enemies with rich AI, console-like smooth control that doesn't throw new players off, and PvP. What else could you ask for?
7 maps and 42 levels, loot that can be used in solo and multiplayer modes, tons of gear and unique avatars to collect, console-quality boss battles, team-based PvP with up to 3 players per team, simply the best co-op shooting game on both iPhone and Android phones.
Nice.
I know.
Well guys, these are our favorite free mobile games to play out of the top 200 games on iTunes free games list. Now this list changes daily, so they may not be there when you go looking for them.
Yeah, but we've set up profiles for more information about all of these games at the MMOtoGo section at MMOHut.com, so be sure to check that out.
And on a side note, in the comments below, let us know what you think should be the next topic for MMOHut Top 10.
But for now, don't miss out on our next top list, an updated look at the best free-to-play MMORPGs.
Until next time guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.
And gamers, get to gaming.